Video games are not real. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in video games that you flat out can't do in real life. But we don't need to talk about can't. What about shouldn't? I'm Falcon, and today on gameranx, here's 10 things you shouldn't do in real life that you can do in games. Number 10, eavesdropping on conversations. Don't think you're riding in big shell. You can get your little microphone and listen to people across the room. Now keep your ears to yourself. And if you overhear something, it's different than eavesdropping, okay? Standing around the corner, sneaking, making sure that nobody sees you, but making sure that you can hear them. You don't need to do it. This isn't a stealth simulation. You're not getting pieces of lore. Just let people have some degree of privacy. I know it's very difficult to have that in this world, but just do. Number 9, spending a day with somebody and then proposing marriage. Oh, I'm looking at you, Skyrim. A day in Skyrim is a long time. You spent your whole day like figuring out things that you can do to get a marriage going without doing other things. Like, you can do that. I'm not joking. Depending on the difficulty of the marriage. And in-game time, it's probably not a day. It's probably longer than that. But the point is, you don't really know a person after a day. I would say don't do that. Number 8, jumping everywhere and running in circles when talking to people. Okay, so a lot of games allow you to traverse the landscape a little bit faster if you bunny hop. A jump sometimes just gives you that little extra boost of momentum, not much, but gets you there a little bit quicker. Some games actually a lot quicker, but not all. But if you did that in real life, A, you'd get tired really fast. And B, you'd look like a moron. And also, really, why would you run in circles while you're talking to people in real life? Don't do that. Just don't even think about it. Like, if it comes across your mind, I should run in a circle while having a conversation, just, you know exactly why you shouldn't do that. Number 7, looting the dead. Can you imagine going to a funeral and just walking up and everybody else is paying their respects and you're like, great, a med pack. Excellent, my health was super low. First, you'd look like an ass. Second, somebody put a med pack and some ammo on this dead body, and that's weird. I think everybody could have gone without knowing that. Just bury him. Nobody knows that somebody put some ammo and a med pack on him. There's no mystery to solve. Somebody just did it, and it went into the ground with them. Maybe if some archaeologist digs it up later, they'll go, why's he got a med pack and some ammo? Number 6, asking for rewards when somebody asks you for a favor. I mean, who do you think you are, Geralt of Rivia? Yeah, you're not going to give out any favors that are worth some crowns. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but the favors that you're going to be doing are like mowing the lawn or painting the fence. Hey, could you take the garbage out? Yeah, but your offer of payment is too low. Let's be real, you're not going to be doing anything that anybody else couldn't do for them. If they ask enough people, it's going to happen for free. So, just do it. Number 5, eating food you find in the trash, or on the floor, or on some random table in a guy's house. In a video game, I've eaten all of that type of food. I don't care where it comes from. No, in real life, if you pick up food out of a dumpster and eat it, there's like about a 80 to 90% chance you're at least getting food poisoning. And I don't know about you, but I'm no fan of having food poisoning. That's why old Falcon only eats grade A top choice field mouse. I think you can probably get food, so don't eat it out of the trash. Number 4, smashing pots in people's houses after barging in. That's right, I did not knock on your door. I have no business here. I am here to smash your pots. Hopefully find some hearts because my health is a bit low. Alright, well, I'm gonna break this other pot. Oh, hey, money. At this point, you probably realize why you shouldn't do that. Like, everything about that is bad. Number 3, on the flip side of that coin, stealing everything from people you know by looting their drawers and chests and all that. You don't go in and break their house, you just head in, maybe directly in front of them while they're standing there. You maybe just had a conversation with them about, like, the fountain in the middle of town or something. Jerk. Number 2, talking to people while pointing a gun directly at their face, which is how you talk to everybody in every first-person shooter. When you walk up to a friendly and say talk, you don't put the gun down typically, they just start talking. They're like, hey, how you doing? Everything is fine. Yeah, in real life, if you were to walk up to somebody and say anything to them with a gun, you could say, hey, how you doing? And if you had a gun pointed at their head, they'd probably be like, I'm fucking terrified, go away, stop it! They probably wouldn't use those exact words, probably just like the curse word, and then like nonsense as they run away. And then you call them and you're like, hey, why'd you run away? And they're like, what? And finally, number 1, sprinting everywhere. And this one isn't necessarily a moral conundrum we have to speak about today. Let's just not run all the time. For one, you're gonna get tired very fast. Like, even if you're good at running and do a lot of running, it's gonna be a couple hours and you're gonna be like, I need to stop doing this for the day. Tomorrow I'll resume though, because I have no issues with doing this. But take that out of the equation even, and you look like a ridiculous person if you run all the time. Either people think you're some kind of a health nut, which I am not, or they think you just rob someplace at all times. Hey, why is that guy running? This is a department store. Did he steal something? No, I just run all the time. Was that sarcastic? I don't, what? I don't know if he was being sarcastic or not. Should we check inventory or should we just tackle him? I don't know. And a quick bonus for you, just in case you're one of those people who's like, you know what? You didn't say the main thing. Well, doy, obviously, killing or hurting people. If you go out and kill and hurt people because people do it in video games, then essentially the main argument we've had for the last 20 or 30 years is null. So don't go out and kill people or hurt people. I'd like to say I 100% don't need to say something like that, but you know what? I don't even know at this point. Sometimes things get pretty weird in this world at this point, and I just want to put it out there. Is there any stuff that you do in video games that you know you shouldn't do in real life? Let's meet in the comments. I want to hear your funniest examples. I enjoy reading that kind of stuff. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and if you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every single day of the week, and the best way to see them first is a subscription. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at FalconTheHero, and we'll see you next time right here on gameranx.